Hey there, folks. Alright, so I want to do a quick shout out video to a film that I saw about a year ago in October of 2011 that I got my hands on through a friend, and it was, to me, an explosive, awesome fucking vampire film. And it was filmed in the early to mid-90s, and it was on a pretty much a very low budget. And with that said, it was great filmmaking for its budget and an explosive amount of gore and great gore. Now, if you are anti-gore and you hate gore and blood spilled, then you would not want to see this film. However, if you do enjoy seeing practical bloody effects done in camera, especially on a low budget and with ingenuity by, creating by the hands of people, I think you would definitely want to enjoy seeing this film. And also, it has a lot of it reminds me a lot of the old school low budget directing, the guerrilla warfare filmmaking approach, such as like the original Evil Dead. And it does remind me a lot of the Evil Dead. And the vampire film in question I am referring to is Leif Jonkers' Darkness, the vampire version. Get a load of that meat right there. Alright, so I saw this actually back in 1994 in my Fangoria magazine being reviewed on VHS. And this cover always captivated me. I was like, what the fuck is going on with that? Well, I found out. But anyhow, so all I'm going to say is pretty much this. The story begins with, it's nighttime, there's a gas station, and there's this lone survivor, this kid running to the gas station in a panic. He's frightened, he's claiming there's something coming after him. Everyone in the gas station doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, and there's a cop that's trying to calm him down. Well, surely soon enough, the vampire does come after him, and there's a big massacre that ensues inside the gas station, and the kid blows his head off. Well, cut to another group of kids in the same town trying to get out of the town because they've realized pretty much the town's overcome by a vampire invasion. And and it's nighttime, and the whole movie is these group of kids who are trying to survive, running from destination A to B to C and D and so forth. And so it has a lot of action-packed moments featuring all that stuff, driving and running and whatnot. And when I say the hordes of people who are playing the vampires are coming after them, I mean literally hordes of people. Also, like I said, the gore in this is fantastic for its budget and for its ingenuity. Like I said, it blew me away, and the imagination to the movie did blow me away as well. And funny enough, even though the film was from the early to mid-90s, and it was stretched out a while of filmmaking, I believe, if I'm correct on that, the film still, even though it's not recently made, I saw it as the ultimate fuck you to Twilight and to the romantic vampires of, say True Blood and blah, 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 blah. This was like old school splatter filmmaking at its finest. No fucking joke. I mean, look at that. No fucking joke. And if you have imagination and you like low budget filmmaking and you enjoy a vampire film and you like gore, well, this film is right there for you. I mean, completely up your alley. Okay, but if you hate low-budget filmmaking, if you don't like explosive gore, and I mean literally explosive gore, geysers of blood everywhere, then I would honestly say sit this one out. But I fucking loved it, and it blew me away. My jaw dropped to the floor, and I was having fun. Like, it had been a while since I watched a horror film amongst all the hordes of horror films that come out from Hollywood to our theaters. Last year, there was Fright Night, The Thing, Paranormal Activity 3, whatever. But, I mean, this was like a fun fucking thrill ride to sit through in my bedroom and watch. And I, ever since then, have loved this film. It has had repeated viewings. It's like every time I watch it, Leif Jonkers, the filmmaker of this film, makes me go like, wow, fuck, if he could do it, shit, maybe I can eventually one day. It gives you that kind of hope sometimes, and I kind of like that with some films I see of the low-budget caliber. But again, with the low-budget means of this film, don't let that turn you off. This DVD is cleaned up very well. It has a very ferocious pace. It's, like I said, it has a lot of imagination to it. And besides, it's pretty fucking cool seeing vampires with Iron Man t-shirts and vampires with chainsaws coming after you and fucking shit like that. I kid you not. And toward the end of the film, and they, and they use like water bottles filled with holy water. I think even water guns. I'm not sure. I forget. But they use things to protect themselves with holy water against these vampires. And toward the end of the film, I'm not really revealing a lot of the spoilers, but in the trailer you'll see it yourself. When the sun comes up and the horde of vampires are coming upon and descending upon the survivors, and when the sun hits them, man, I kid you not, it's a geyser of fucking blood you've never seen before. Explosive. I mean, literally coming at you. Just, like I said, it wowed me. And I haven't had that much fun with a vampire film in a very long time. So I'm very thankful I got my hands on this film. And, I don't regret it. I never regret watching this film. Again, it's a fun exercise in low-budget filmmaking. So if you ever somehow find a way to see this film, Leif Jonkers' Darkness, the vampire version, I guarantee you, you may not be disappointed. And especially, how about this? If you're especially sick and tired of the trend of current sexy sexual vampires that, Twilight, The Vampire Diaries, True Blood, etc., then this right here is right up your alley. This, to me, like I said, I saw this, even though it was made a decade prior, it was the ultimate fuck you to those films. And I stand by that, okay? And maybe Leif Jonkers does as well, but I'm not going to put those words in his mouth. But this was an awesome, awesome, awesome movie. I wish I could see more movies of his, if he's made more. And imagination right here. Fun movie. And like I said, I don't regret ever having this, owning this, or watching this, or even spreading the word of it. So that's what I'm doing, is spreading the word. Check out this vampire film sometime. Darkness, the vampire version. And like I said, if you're sick of today's modern vampires, if you love geysers of gore, if you can put up with films like Evil Dead, the low budget means of Evil Dead and the ferocious filmmaking, then check this movie out. Okay? Enough said. Peace.